What's up guys, Ranger Liz here. How you doing? We are going to be talking some comic books today, and okay, just one comic book, but it is this awesome one right here. Go Power Rangers number 10. Just came out last Wednesday. It's a good one. It's a good one. Anything, just Ranger Slayer. Ranger Slayer. Absolutely love. And we start off, as always, because in Go Power Rangers, you always have to start with a flashback, right? But it's a flashback that for Ranger Slayer Kim and Bulk, whenever they're with it's the Coinless, and it's or whatever in their generation it is. But I gotta tell you, it just started off. I love getting more of her character back then because it makes you go even more. Well, why is she evil now? I don't know, but she's super evil and I love it. And let's just get into the review. You know, we start off looking at all these Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3. What happened to Zone 4? Draken blew it up. Wow. Seems about right, doesn't it? And who are these people looking? It's none other than previous Ranger Slayer, before Ranger Slayer Kim, but post Draken taking over Kim. So this is our big... You know, our big flashback, and it's between Kim and Bulk, right? That is an awesome combination, and to hear them, you know, talk back and forth about just missing the things when they were high schoolers, and even Kim, you know, being a Power Ranger, was still missing just being a normal kid. History class. Like Bulk apparently really loved history class. But missing things like history class, they were just kind of reminiscing a little bit when they saw the school off in the distance. Wow. What happened to Kim to make her turn so much? Or is she, maybe she's not secretly evil and it's a long-term goal to get Draken? I don't know. I don't know. Bulk did have a nice moment thanking her, though, for all the times that she saved the world that he probably doesn't even know about. Just all of the countless times that they've protected the citizens of Angel Grove. And, you know, that they don't even know about. It was all kept, you know, kept contained. And he wanted to thank her for that. And she got very, I don't like to say sentimental, but, you know, you have that immediate reaction of, well, we couldn't save everyone when it mattered. Like, yeah, we may have saved you guys a bunch of times, but when this came, we still couldn't. And Bulk really tries to cheer up how, you know, you would have given anything to be a Power Ranger, and he calls the Megazord a giant robotic lizard. I love that. I love that. But then we get right back into our story with our heroes, and we see Bulk, different Bulk, and wow, and Skull, you know, how many years have passed, and where was Skull? Remember, he was a century now. Letting Zack out, my goodness. This, it's wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. There's so many different storylines going on with characters and what's going on between Go-Go and Mighty Morphin. Let's just get in. Billy's been working on training his mind. Remember, he's been hanging out in the Megazord a lot more, and it certainly paid off because you have this nice two-page thing between Bulk and Skull and Billy and Trini, kind of getting you caught back into their lives and where they're going on. You see Skull, who we'd learned previously was friends with Billy as they were growing up. Skull's asking Bulk, come on, man, maybe lay off Billy a little bit. And he's like, no, you gotta keep him down. And he goes to throw it, and Billy catches it and immediately just chucks it back to Bulk and gets him. And you go, whoa, Billy, he's getting a lot stronger. But you want to know who also showed something a little different? And that was Kim. After seeing Ranger Slayer, she is going through some stuff, and she has about had it with her boyfriend. And in this awesome set there, Kim basically throws Matt against his locker. It's like, look, you can push off everyone, you can ignore people, but you can't do it to your girlfriend. All right, we need to talk. What can she's got to get him back. He's been very far away, and I guess we've known, it's been hinting Matt's gonna have more of a bigger part as Shattered Grid goes on. And here we go. This is what Matt really thinks. He hasn't been talking to him because he's afraid that they won't be able to handle what he thinks, and he doesn't know they're the Power Rangers. But he said, ever since I've got back, I've been trying to figure out what's going on in Angel Grove. It took me a minute, but I finally came to the conclusion that the Power Rangers and my abduction are connected. She's definitely trying to put away the, like, don't go looking into the Power Ranger stuff. But this is how I feel. This is how a lot of us probably feel. Of course, it probably won't focus, but with all of the lines drawn and trying to figure out how he indeed is in all of this. He's got to be in it. I mean, was it just really bad luck? Maybe. He just so happened to be dating a girl who became a Power Ranger, and now he was the one who was abducted. So yeah, I guess the Power Rangers and his abduction were definitely related. But he goes, so Matt was trying to say, to protect all of you, I'm involved in all this in some way. I have no idea why that is, but the Power Rangers do. Yeah, the Power Rangers know why he was abducted and why he went through all of it, and it's nothing that he's gonna find out anytime soon about. Catch back up in with Jason, and it is so sad because he found out that, you know, the doctor called his dad running tests, and his dad's basically saying, I have my stuff, you have yours, and he's not going to tell them or the family. Who knows? Jason goes to Zordon to kind of beg for help, and you know, we've saved the world so many times. He's like, can you please help us with this one? And Zordon says no. Zordon can't. He's a sage, which we, you know, did actually learn a lot more back in the Free Comic Book Day one, I suppose. But he's a sage, and he can't basically get into, you know, trying to help one life. Very interesting when hearing that from him then. And especially, I mean, it was Jason's dad. It wasn't a Ranger himself. But you see in the Shattered Grid continuity, after after Tommy has been killed, he's trying to start intervening for the entire planet, and then he gets told that his conscience is, you know, it's too human-like now. Hey, and there's my guy, Lockseed sound. You don't blame Jason, how can you? But it's a hard pill to swallow, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes as long as this comic goes. Cutting back to the Rangers in school, Gravezord attacks, and there is this new thing called the Power Ranger Protocol. What is this? Principal Kaplan has instituted the new Power Ranger Protocol, which means we're on lockdown. Now, I don't want to hate, the first thing I thought of was, why are they trying to figure out if the Power Rangers are in high school? Of course, it could also mean everybody, like, is on lockdown, and so the Power Rangers show up because, you know, safety of students and whatnot. That could very much be a thing. However, Matt was caught. He was not in a classroom. And since the Rangers are freaking out, Matt just goes, great, I'm trapped. Well, desperate times, hit the fire alarm. Yeah, Matt really needs it's getting weird. You're like, how close are things that are starting to get connected at this point? He pulls it. Everybody gets out. Rangers go. They have a cool half morphing sequence. I'm just a big sucker for morph sequences, especially like this. I like how it's cut, and this is just one of those. I don't know if you'll be able to see it is better. Here we go. Kim right here, like her clothes are still half on her. I love the details with things like that. So it wasn't just, you know, Jason in his shirt or whatever. It's all the Rangers are still getting morphed. That's pretty cool. They call on the Dinozord and they start fighting. and the Gravezord just kicks its butt. No ifs, ands, or buts other than the previous one that I'm mentioning about kicking. It absolutely just, it knows all of its moves, clearly, because she does know all of the moves. Won't let them form the Megazord, which is pretty cool. How many times do we get a baddie, like they're trying to make the Megazord and a baddie's like, nope, and just starts whacking them while they're trying to form into the Megazord. That's not something we get very often, and I liked that little touch. Definitely ramping up all of the craziness that's going, but here's the big one. Kim's power coin still works. Evil Kim's power coin still works. It's crazy, and she immediately just completely whomp onto, I'm just making sound effects at this point, guys. She goes into command center, kicks butt, takes names. This is one of the, this is one of the most creepy lines in a Power Ranger thing I think I have ever read. It is Kimberly attacking Alpha. Alpha's like, but you're a Power Ranger, why are you doing this? Kim replies with, maybe I just want to see how many wires I can yank out of you before you beg me to stop. Safe, hug me, guys. Come to find out that Gravezord's been just AI, pre-programmed stuff. Rangers are a little predictable at this point. Goldar's like, Big Zord, like, someone's attacking the Rangers, and that's when Rita, of course, she doesn't even hide too much. She's like, yeah, I charged it up. What? Goldar, thank you, my queen, as she tells him, if I wanted to send you to your death, I would have already done it. Dang. Rita's got some sass. I like this Rita. I like Go-Go Power Rangers Rita. She is just more evil. Just more evil in general. In general. Rita does have a plan, however, and she basically goes, the Rangers and this new challenger are locked in combat. One will eventually be victorious, and whoever that is, I want to have a surprise ready and waiting. So she knows, look, one of them's gonna make it out, and whoever's gonna make it out is going to be badly damaged and hurt, and so she's just gonna sit back. That's her plan. She's just gonna sit back and just attack whenever they're already hurt and down. At least that's what I'm taking as this for this plan. And Rita, dang, you scary Rita. They do have a smart moment, though, as they're trying to figure out, so that they think something happened to Zordon as they're fighting the Gravezord. Kim thinks, wait, what if this is a distraction? Wait, what if this is a distraction? You're right, something's wrong. This thing could have destroyed us at this point, but it hasn't. Zordon's more important than the Megazord. Go. And Kim flies off. Matt, still thinking he has some crazy connection to the Power Rangers, breaks through the police barricade, basically gets on a building on top next to where the Mastodon is, and he's just yelling, hey guys, it's me, Matt. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Matt. You're just a complete distraction. Cut back to Evil Kim, Ranger Slayer, beating the crap out of Alpha, saying that she loves robots because they can just take so much more damage than a regular person. Someone's got some evil DNA in her and just wants to fight or something. If you guys, it's a Kamen Rider build reference. It's cool. She wants to get access to, and this is, I guess, her main plan. She needs to get access to the subspectrum long-range communication array. Basically, she needs to contact her home base, her home planet. Remember, she's not in the right time. She was there before, she wanted to go before the Rangers kidnapped Lord Draken, or defeated Lord Draken, and she got way too early. They don't even know who Tommy is at this point. And Ranger Slayer, phone home, or something like that. We get, though, the last The last page. The last page. She's beating the crap out of Alpha. But as she goes, I had a feeling you would say that. Hey, Kimberly. Ah! Look, it's so amazing. Take your hands off my robots. The next cover, guys, is the two of them, Ranger Slayer and Kim. I can't even. I am so I'm gonna be so sad when Shattered Grid ends, but whatever. Writers and everyone are gonna be the same, so they're still gonna have awesome content. Keep an eye out, the anniversary issue that's gonna be coming out at the end of June. Just keep up to date with anything Shattered Grid. I am doing a giveaway, by the way. Thanks to anyone who stuck with me for this long thing. I am doing a giveaway right here. It's on my Twitter. It's pinned to my Twitter, as well as it's on my Ranger Weekend review that just happened on Friday. It's one that starts with Soul of the Dragon. All you need to do is enter is comment on that Ranger Weekend review telling me your 5 Rangers you would love to see come back for a team up. Just any 5 Rangers. Make a team. And on Twitter, it's just a simple follow and retweet. And of course, if you want to play along, tell me what Rangers you would like also. It's fun. It's fun. It's been a good time as a Ranger fan. It's a very good time to be a Ranger fan, guys. Thanks so much for sticking with me till the end of this. I really appreciate it. My name is Ranger Liz, and I will see you at the next video.